Susan Louise here.
I wish I had a cool name I could lengthen. Sarah Ellie.
Louise.
What if? Well, I know, but like Sarah's not short for anything. You get to say Susan, Susie, Susan. So it's like, what could Sarah be short for? Sarah is short for Sarathy.
Pretty.
like Timothy, but Sarathy.
There's this episode of Friends where Joey's asking Ross like what Ross is short for, and he was like Rossel, Rossifer, and Ross
like
is
that.
like just Ross, and Joey's like pretty. But it is a bummer when Sarah is neither formalizable,
Right? No.
or
shortenable.
What a ripoff.
Right.
It's so nice. It's a nice name, though.
It's all right.
It's biblical.
Ugh, what?
So is Susie. I mean, believe it or not.
Susie?
There's a...
Well,
Why do you think there's so many Jew ladies named Susie?
Oh, there's a lot of there's a lot. You're right. There's a lot of every single Jewish woman I know is named Susie.
There is a Susanna situation in the Old Testament, or as they call it, the Torah.
Yes.
So, listen, we're biblical over here, okay?
Different than the Susanna, don't you cry for me, come from Alabama with a banjo on their knee.
Yeah, that's the Southern iteration.
Yeah. That's with the Z.
It should be. It should be. I am Susie with an S, Susan with an S, and we are Brain Candy Podcast, and this is episode 946. Are you coming to our live event? You should be.
I'm so excited. It's Brain Candy Live. It's going to be great. Here's what it's going to be like. It's going to be like, here's what I was thinking. It's like The Price is Right and Pee Wee Herman and Elvira all had a love child.
I love the addition of Elvira.
Because there's going to be a little bit of
There's
like,
gonna be
yes,
boobs. There's going to be hot Halloween boobs.
There's and drag performance.
Yeah, exactly.
So
there's drag, there's
is
breasts.
that feels like it adds this extra component of sexiness.
That reminds me. I remember right before we started recording, I was like, I feel like there's something else I have to tell you. Well, I will just share it with everyone, which is that. And you reminded me. I found out that the Fingies clip, the clip about my lesbian porno fingers, was the second most consequential clip we've ever posted in terms of follows.
Whoa, you were right.
The lesbians are psyched.
You were, what is it called? That was a thirst trap.
That was a thirst trap and unintentional.
You set the trap and it was successful.
So welcome lesbians.
You caught some lessies in your trap.
I hope some of them are Denver lessies because they will have a blast at our live event.
This is going to be, I would say, a meet and greet mingles mixer party. It's Halloween. You're going to dress up maybe as your favorite badass bitch.
Yeah.
Which is a super cool
or
costume
slut,
that will be like a great conversation starter. And it's like a perfect date night. It
really is. And technically it's all ages, so it's fun for the whole family, but like with a wink. Just like Elvira.
Yes, exactly.
It's suggestive without being overt.
Yes, it's going to be a hoot and a holler.
So get your tickets. That's in the show notes. So you can buy them. Oriental Theater, Denver, October 30th. Okay.
Yeah. So excited.
Louise, how are you? What's new? What's cooking?
I'm doing so good. I feel like I just did something really fun. Oh, yeah, I did. Out of the blue, I found out that there was an end of summer concert happening up in the mountains featuring The Roots. Guess how much I paid for this concert?
You're saying it like it was a deal.
$0 US. Free concert
For everyone?
for everyone.
Wow.
And when I tell it might be in like my top 10 concerts of all time.
Okay.
They brought the house down.
Oh,
I would
that's
pay
awesome.
a lot of money to see them.
And yet,
Free. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, did we get this right? Are we sure
that's amazing.
that this is really happening? And they were doing it was like the last day of summer.
Why was it
on the
free? It
mountain.
was like paid for by like the community?
They called it it was called
Yeah.
like
It's like a summer concert series?
it's like up something peak festival like I can't remember the name of it, but it was this like festival that they have at the end of the year, and
That's
they have
awesome.
they had Third Eye Blind play on Friday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Stephen Jenkins still at it.
Yeah, and people loved that. So
Yeah.
I wasn't there for Third Eye Blind, but my girlfriend and I she was like, do you want to go see the Roots? And I said, do I?
Yeah.
And our other friends were going. They had a hotel room, and so we just camped in the parking lot in the back of the car. And
Oh my God, that's great.
And then the
So
next
it really
morning,
was $0.
$0. And then the next morning, they were offering yoga and a buffet breakfast at the restaurant at the peak of the mountain.
These are all of your favorite things.
All of my, and so yes, I signed up for that.
I bet you did.
Hello.
I bet nobody signed up faster.
Nobody signed up faster.
Was it like a buffet to your liking?
It was so good. So
great.
good. With like $10 mimosas, which is not what
No
you
way.
expect at the top of the mountain.
No, you wouldn't.
I was ready to pay double.
Yeah. Right.
It's like, this day keeps getting better.
That's awesome.
It was so much fun. And it was just like a day where I just said yes to everything and let's just do it.
Aw.
And it was so much
Happy
fun.
for
And it
you.
made me really happy that I didn't have kids.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
You know what?
But
There's
I was like-
almost not a day that goes by where I'm not happy for you that you don't have kids.
Because I'm like, dude, that would have been impossible. That would have cost us thousands of dollars. That would have taken so much planning. If we even had a dog, that would have not happened.
I shit you not. This is going to sound like I'm lying, but it is 100% true. When I saw the post about the weekend and all this you did, I
Yeah.
thought, it is so nice that she doesn't have kids because you're right.
What a treat. Like, that is the nice payoff. You know, you lose your reproductive
You
organs,
lose nothing.
but
Oh, yeah, you lost the organs.
you gain
A life worth
freedom and
living.
independence. So
Oh, good
yeah.
for you.
that was really, really, really fun. And it felt really nice to just be spontaneous. And I felt like, how did this happen? This is amazing. This is
'cause
exactly the
that's not something
concert
you
I
would
want to
plan
see.
for, but yet it just sort of happened.
Yeah.
And I just, to touch upon your childlessness one last time, I think there should be more childless sort of celebratory conversations because I am so sick of hearing parents talk about being parents.
Yeah, you know what? There's a part of me that goes like, oh, I don't want to say it too loud
No,
because
say
people
it.
will be like mad. But then I'm like, wait a sec.
Parents don't
talk
do
about
that.
all
Yeah.
the time. You know how I've heard my own mother say, you don't know the depth of love until you can't understand true love.
I don't even
I'm
think
like,
that's true.
Okay, well, I don't understand love, but I do understand a free concert in the park and a weekend of enjoyment.
It's not even true. You do understand love. It's not some mystery that, oh, now I'm dialed into some secret. It's just love like everything else. And it's maybe grosser love because it's really like self. It's just an acceptable form of selfishness. Because it's just yourself.
Oh, this is very healing for me, Suze.
I'm just trying to say for you and all the other people
Yeah.
without kids, they're bullshitting you, and
Yeah.
I'm here to blow the whistle on it.
Yeah. Don't believe.
Because they're sad and
The
they're
hype.
miserable, and they want to make it seem like, oh, it's not that bad. It's rewarding. Is it?
I mean, they're cute.
Lincoln, if you're listening, I don't mean it.
She means
You
everybody else.
Shown
not
me
you.
true love.
It's true. I see.
All
it.
right. Well, my story is far less enjoyable than yours. Okay. Just want to tell you this quickly. So we got all these cats, right?
Yes, I've been thinking about you a lot and your cats.
We're having a blast. They're so fun. I'm so glad we got them. I have no regrets. But there is this one cat, the Kathy, the original, right, sister. She one day just stunk. And
Oh.
I was like, what the devil is wrong with this cat? Like, I've never had a cat that smelled like they're self-cleaning. Like there's
Right.
no problems with
That's
cats.
one of their,
Good points.
traits.
Right. And I was like, Jesus, is she like sitting in the litter box just hanging out in there? It smelled like poop or pee or something,
Oh,
you know?
gross.
We were stumped, but I put Lincoln on the case and I made him take her in the shower and sort it out and make her smell good. And I don't know. I thought it was like maybe just a one-time deal. And then Lincoln came downstairs the other day and he goes, yeah, so you know how Kathy smells? Well, I just went in to brush my teeth and she was laying in the toilet bowl.
Oh, no.
I was like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Because, cats don't like water.
Yeah,
So,
what
like-
part of the toilet bowl? I don't understand.
He was like, the porcelain right above the water line?
Oh.
She was laying in that area.
It's almost like she put herself like on the beach shore, like on the shoreline.
Yeah.
She gave herself like
Right.
lakeside.
She's like sunbathing
Oh my God.
on the toilet bowl and her feet were in the water.
I have honestly never, ever in my almost 40 years on this planet heard or seen that.
Yeah, it's really a feat, but at the same time, it's like, great. Now we got to make sure all the lids are down.
You
at
have
all
one of those
times.
You now have one of those houses where you have an animal who does something quirky, where you have to change your behavior to accommodate this animal.
Disgusting.
So that's always funny.
Good to know, though. Good to know.
The cat stinks because it chills in the fucking toilet bowl.
Kathy, you
Well,
are disgusting.
you're lucky you did. I mean, I guess you'd see a cat in there, but what if you just sat down in the middle of the night and like
For real.
went and the cat's like, "Row!" Like that is talk about cat
Yeah.
scratch fever. Ow.
I should, right. Ted Nugent knew something I didn't.
Ow.
So I guess I should count my blessings, but at least we know we can,
you can
act
fix that
accordingly.
problem. Yeah.
And you can
Good.
fix
It's
other
not
problems.
like she's like a weirdo and lays in her own litter. So.
I think it's pretty weird. I got to be honest. But what isn't weird is downloading Rocket Money, the free app that is going to help you with your finances and
We love Rocket
managing
Money.
your bills.
Do you remember a time in your life when you didn't have Rocket Money? Like I would never want to go back.
I wouldn't wanna go back.
Here's the funny thing. There are some other like banks out there that are trying to like offer something
Right.
close. And I'm like, oh, don't
Good
even
try.
try. Yeah. Often imitated, never duplicated. Yeah.
For real, though, because Rocket Money, I don't know how they did it, but they sorted it out. They're going to tell you all of your recurring subscription type of deals where you're like, I didn't even know I was still signed up for that
Right.
nonsense. I don't even use that thing. And then
Or maybe
you
you're
can
like
cancel
me
it.
and you signed up under one email and then you forgot and then
You want
signed
the
up
trial.
under another email. Ugh.
And they're going to, get you sorted out. They're going to be like, are you sure you want all this? And you can say yes or no. And they
Right.
they'll cancel them for you if you want them to. And if you want a lower rate, they will negotiate. I've had that done for my cable, my phone, insurance, and even a music service. And it has saved me thousands of dollars.
Yes,
and
same.
cannot recommend it enough. I love using it every single day. They have 5 million members that have saved a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year. I save more than that when they use all of the app's premium features. And you can cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Download the Rocket Money app and enter our show name, the Brain Candy Podcast, in the survey so they know we sent you. Don't wait. Download the Rocket Money app today and tell them you heard about them from our show.
Yes.
All right, Louise, let's get into it because I have so much.
Oh, let's hear it. I love it.
Okay, well, I do want to talk about, and I have scheduled a bonus Candy Club meeting just to talk about it with our members because I can't stop thinking about it.
I mean,
the Unknown Number documentary on Netflix. Holy shnikes.
We have to have a deep dive and discussion on that.
Do you I mean, we've talked about this case on the show.
I remember when we did, and you are the one who brought this. I think you talked about it when The Cut did the article on it.
Yeah.
So when you brought it to me, it was shocking.
Yeah.
But you didn't have the actual text that she... The thing is that mother said...
Okay, let's give them a summary.
I'm watching it, and I'm like, this can't be the same one. This can't be. I was praying. I'm like, you're going to tell me it's something different. You've got to, because there's no way. This has got to be like a copycat situation, right? This can't be what Susie was talking about because I know the answer.
Yeah.
Even knowing the answer, it is fucking shocking. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, as a recap, we've talked about it on the show before where there was a person arrested for cyberbullying, cyber stalking, a high school age girl and her boyfriend, and sending these abusive, bullying texts. And then it was revealed in the articles that it was the girl's mom who was doing the texting for almost 2 years, and that they called it cyber Munchausen.
Yeah.
So, Munchausen is typically like where you like poison your child or like make them sick. So then you are the hero who soothes them and cares for them and comforts them and makes them well. So you're the villain, but you're the hero, right? And so they are saying this is like a new version of that, using digital means to hurt your child.
Yeah.
Okay. So then now there's the documentary out, and we're literally seeing the transcription of these texts that, I mean, since we're talking about parenting,
right?
If you do have a child, or if you're a human being who knows how to treat people,
right,
you wouldn't send to even your worst enemy, let alone who you
couldn't
love.
even read some of these. Hearing it, I remember I had my window open. I was watching in the afternoon, and I had to shut my window because I'm like, I don't want my neighbors to hear this and even question what the hell I'm watching, because this is embarrassing. I'm feeling shame and guilt having this on my television right now.
Yeah, because in addition to it being bullying and cruel and mean to the daughter, there were so many X-rated adult-themed texts.
I really think that how this didn't get seen as some form of sexual abuse or like this feels
Sarah.
like if you are sending sexually explicit things to a minor.
Yes.
To me, that verges on child pornography-ish, like child. That's
Sarah, what a great point.
That's sending explicit material to a minor. 100%, we would be going after him for explicit
sexual abuse.
Yes, it feels
and sexual
like that.
harassment.
Yes, and you know how we were talking about. You were talking about how that looks different with a man and a woman, and how with the woman it's like almost hidden in like nurture and this feels like what you were saying. I was thinking about that a lot when I was watching this. And it is one of the most disturbing things. I can't wait to dive into this in our Candy Club meeting, because we've also got a lot of therapists, psychologists, school counselors, people who work in that field in our Candy Club. And I'd be really interested to hear what they have to say. Parents, I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys are not members of our Candy Club, then you should go to the Brain Candy podcast right now and you could join. It's super fun. And we talk about all this fun stuff.
I mean, it is super fun. And in this case, it will be fun, but it's also like insightful because they always bring up stuff I didn't think about.
Totally.
And like, so when you're watching this, first of all, the people that were the victims, the young girl and her boyfriend, and then the boyfriend's family, and also the dad of the girl.
And maybe even the girl who was wrongfully accused, but is still also kind of a bitch.
Right. Like she was seen as maybe a prime suspect. Yeah. But like we're all kind of bitches in high school. Like even when we think we're nice and whatever.
Right. Like so, just because she's that thing, she still didn't do anything wrong. She's just kind of like the mean girl.
Okay. So like you're watching it and these are all people that you're just like, oh, they are really sweet and lovely and nice and family values kind of people who are in a small town, BBB. And you're watching it. And you know what's crazy is I obviously knew who did it because I'd talked about it on the podcast. And yet she's in the documentary.
That's the cuckoo crazy part.
I'm thinking, did I remember wrong?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, there's no way. Maybe we got it wrong. Why? Because why would she be in it? They just showed her. This can't be right.
Okay, so as a mental health professional, Sarah, I always put you on the spot.
Yeah.
And I mean, they talked about her as somebody who really loves attention, of course. Obviously, you wouldn't be in this documentary if you didn't love it when you're the person who fucking sent shit like that to your kid. But beyond that, what in the world would drive a person? Is this somebody who wants to control the narrative so they think they can persuade the viewer?
It's got to be that, because she's convinced herself. Like when she said, "Everybody's done something bad. Like you've had something to drink, and then you've gone to drive before, so you've been drunk driving, and I just got caught or whatever." Nope, not the same. Not the same, because there's a targeted victim. There's a targeted
and it's your daughter,
person.
Dumbass.
And to me, that is not the same as a one is.
Is this low IQ? What?
Or is this? It feels more like that. That's why I think multiple things are correct, right? I think that Munchausen's, like cyber Munchausen's, is correct, because these are the way the story that her mind is telling her is so different from what anybody with half a brain would
You know what always strikes me, and this is not exclusive to this documentary or this criminal, but we've all done this. We've all used the phrase like, "That's not who I am." Right. She used that phrase at some point at the end, like that, that thing that I did, that's not the person that I am, blah, 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 blah.
No, I think that's not the person that she wants to be.
That's right. Because
I would argue that is the person that you are.
That's exactly who you are.
And I'm sorry, because that's what that would be. I'm like, I don't know what therapist she has that's like telling her everything she wants to hear. Maybe, I don't know, because I feel like I would like ask her, like, who do you want to be? And then say, how are your actions in line with that? Because it's not just the lying about her daughter, and that she was also lying about the job. She was lying to her husband. She was lying in every environment she was in. If you're lying everywhere, that to me tells me that you're a liar.
It does say that.
Your actions are I know that that's not who you want to be, but that is who comes out when you are stressed. That is who you choose to allow to manage. If you want to do that whole, let's separate that part, like we can do that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that is who you choose to be.
Yeah.
When you have, or not, or I shouldn't say that's, and maybe we can go, I would probably, as a therapist, I think it's, and just as a human, I think it's important to understand that didn't come from nowhere, right? Like she learned, those are learned behaviors. So that is who she had to learn to be to keep herself safe at some point when she was a child. And that became maladaptive. And now it's grown into something that maybe is not who she wants to be. So she's got to learn a new way to manage her stress when she becomes overwhelmed, when there's anxious feelings, because the way she's chosen to manage it and learn to manage it is a crime.
It's a crime.
Like
it's
a literal crime.
And actually, to me, what's worse than a crime is the part that's not a crime, which is just like being abusive to your child in a way that makes them feel sad.
The hug, how she hugged her when the police called her. I couldn't even, I think the cop should have called her into the other room and separated the two of them to tell them that.
The cop's not exactly dialed in
That was absolutely manipulative behavior right then and there, and using your daughter to comfort yourself in that moment and to appear like the mother who cares about her daughter. I hated everything about it.
That's part of why the film is so compelling, though, because of the body cam of these people, unfortunately, in their darkest hour, reacting in real time. And I really don't even know the ethics. That's something to talk about in Candy Club too, of like making this film and including all that. But it is fascinating from a viewing point of view.
Yeah.
And what else is fascinating is how cute our daily look clothing items are.
Yeah. It's fascinating how much you like your clothes when somebody else picks them out for you.
It actually is fascinating.
Yeah.
Because
I'm like, oh shit, I would have
these?
never picked that for myself.
Yes, because they are dialed in, because we take a quiz when we sign up for Daily Look that says, here's the type of clothes I want to wear and where I'm going and the type of celebrities that I think their style is cool. And then they send you a box and you just feel like, how the heck did they know what I want to wear? But they do. It's magic. And it's
the
a real
softest
person.
material. Oh, I got the softest, like, it's not a flannel shirt, but it's like it's that same kind of cut. It's just like a button-down pocket shirt, but it is so soft. And you know how I feel about soft fabric.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is this really high quality stuff to put in your wardrobe. And they send you all the things they think you'll like. You can just keep what you like and send the rest back if you don't love everything. And this is stuff, like I said, that's picked by a real person. And it is the #1 highest rated premium personal styling service for women. And they curate that box and send it off, and you're going to be happy as a clam. It's time to get your own personal stylist with Daily Look. Head to dailylook.com, take your style quiz, use code BRAINCANDY for 50% off your first order. Once again, that's dailylook.com for 50% off. Make sure you use our promo code BRAINCANDY so they know we sent you. One last time, dailylook.com, promo code BRAINCANDY. And you can always check out thebraincandypodcast.com. All our partners' codes are on there.
Yes.
Anyway, it's traumatic, and I feel really sad because this daughter is not quite old enough or has enough distance yet to sort of see everything. And she's a victim. She can feel however she wants to feel. But I think that story is ongoing.
Oh, yeah.
And she will, as she grows up, you know, when people say like, we're staying together for the kids, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you can do that. And for a while, they might be tricked into thinking like their parents love each other. But like, what happens to all of us as we become adults is that we look back and reframe our childhood and realize, oh, that isn't the truth of it. There's like, they didn't like each other. They stayed together just for my sake. And that changes it. So like, she will experience all that.
Oh, yeah. And I could, and then should she have children of her own, there's going to be a lot of stuff that comes up with that. Mm-hmm.
But she seems sweet and lovely, and I'm sorry that she has a shitty mom.
Yeah, victims, all of them of that. Oh, God.
All right.
Terrible.
Next up, there is a doctor in Great Britain whose doctoring involves he's like a surgeon who he's a doctor who amputates people's limbs.
Okay.
You know, that's important work.
Yeah.
But he is also super hot for amputating.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That feels like what is it called? Like Sweeney Todd shit. Isn't he like the barber?
Yeah, the barber of Seville.
Yeah.
Right.
How is that not that story? I mean, I also have never seen Sweeney Todd, but I can imagine. I've heard. When
I was first reading the article, by the way, thank you to the Brainiac. I think it was a gal named Chelsea who said that to me, but if I got your name wrong, I'm sorry. But when I'm reading it, I'm like, did his doctoring turn him into a fetishist for this or whatever? And then I learned that he has felt this way his whole life.
Oh my God, he's open about it?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, you're going to feel real bad about it because he amputated his own legs.
No. I hate these stories. I hate these stories so much. They are the worst. This is like that guy who like answered the ad to have somebody eat himself.
He's like a big fan of cannibalism. Yes.
Oh!
Sarah, okay.
I'm having a meltdown because I think I understand people, and then I'm like, I don't.
Exactly.
I have a lot of compassion and care for them, but these stories, I'm like, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Okay. Let's
my heart
back
hurts.
up.
My body hurts. My feet hurt.
His don't. Okay. Okay. So
and because this is what like my girlfriend does for a living.
I forgot about
she
that
works
part. I forgot.
as a prosthetist. Prosthetist, yes, who builds prosthetics builds and fits like prosthetics for amputees and people who are.
Well, I can't wait to hear what she thinks of this because I don't think she's going to like it one bit.
No, she's going to have the same reaction I just did.
Okay.
Because we know about the challenges that come with people who have experienced that not willingly.
Yeah, right. Who aren't turned on by it. Like animals. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let's back up. So this guy, we only know about it because I gotta stop like smiling in any way.
This is incongruent affect. You're just having that because that is a nervous response to what is impossible to find the right emotions to even tell. So your brain goes to the thing that's going to relieve the tension, which is laughter.
Yes, thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
There is a website called Eunuch Maker.
Oh.
A eunuch
is that the balls get...
Yeah.
Got it.
And it is extreme porn.
Oh, Jesus. This is like what I was talking about last week about the iceberg and how we don't know. There's
This
so
is
much of
exactly
society that we
that.
don't actually know about because I don't know about any of this world, and most of us shouldn't.
Yeah.
All of
and
us
they
shouldn't.
It's disgusting. And okay, so anyway, he got found out through this website. And the reason why he then got in trouble is because he happens to be in Great Britain where this type of pornography is illegal.
And good.
Yeah.
Can we do that everywhere?
I don't
was
even
saying
know.
that.
Like, I'm like, is that illegal here? I don't even know. Right? And so then, and then of course it's made worse by the fact that he's a doctor who is doing this to people. Imagine if you had to have your leg amputated and your doctor was getting a boner about it.
Imagine if you already had it done and then you find out about this and you're like, oh shit, that's my doctor. I would be like, what the hell were you doing when I was under?
Okay, I need a drink. Hold on.
Dude, me too. Fucking A. I am not okay from this.
The worst.
This might be the worst, one of the worst, because it's the trust of the. We've heard cases like that Dr. Death case, you know, where it was like he was trying to do good and he didn't come out and outright say, "Oh, I love maiming people and making and making it so people can't walk again."
Mm-hmm.
He was just totally like in over his head and unskilled and all that. This is somebody who's saying, "Oh yeah, I love doing this." And this is, he's like,
he loves it. He loves it. And according to the article, he really also loves, I guess his other fetish is the media attention he gets for having done this.
Jesus Christ.
Which
where's the
we're
line?
contributing to his
Absolutely we are. I hate this.
whole kink or whatever.
So when did he amputate his own legs? What's the process of doing that? And who supported him in doing this?
This is what's crazy. Apart from like this porn being illegal, which is a minor crime, like it's not like he's going to go away for life for that. But the reason why it's a big deal is because the way that he got his legs amputated was by icing his legs for so long that, you know, like they basically die through hypothermia or whatever. And then took them into the doctors or the hospital and pretended that he had sepsis. And he's a doctor, so he could do it like in a way that was convincing, I suppose, for a period of time. So then they amputated them. Then they found out somehow, probably through this eunuch maker website, that, he's into this. He probably posted videos of the icing and all that stuff. And so then really what he's only in trouble for is insurance fraud. Because
oh my God.
Then he got it paid for, whatever. By lying.
It was self-inflicted, essentially.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So
imagine being the one to discover that and have to file that. Like,
my God, he submerged his legs for 8 hours in the ice.
Oh,
like he really wanted to get rid of those guys.
Dude, this is fucked up, Suze. What are you doing?
Like, I know, but the reason seriously,
I'm breaking down.
We should really just get regular jobs.
You know what? They say life is about balance. So I think this is like a nice balance for, you know, my regular job.
These extreme body mutilation sites, obviously it's like very rare for someone to be super like hot for this stuff, but it's not as rare as you would think. And that's what freaks me out. Yeah.
And it does feel like, I mean, you have the extreme things make you ask questions about, force us to ask questions about a lot of things, about the human mind, about what like creates that. Is that
okay? Well, he says that he has had body dysmorphia since he was a child, And
this isn't the first time I've heard of this, is the weird thing.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, sure, there's nothing new under the sun, but like he claims that he saw his feet as an unwelcome extra and a persisting, never-ending discomfort. Okay, let's take him at his word. Let's say his whole entire life he thought his feet were ridiculous, and he wanted to get rid of them. Well, if you're smart enough to go through medical school and become a doctor, how are you not dialed in enough to know that that is very disturbing and you need help instead of chopping off your feet?
That's why it feels like the doctor was a way that this came before, and that was like a way to...
For sure, but that's what I mean. Is like
that you're framing your entire experience in the medical field
around your fetish.
Yeah. It's, thank goodness these things are so few and far between, because this is so... It's just like a crisscross of some wires in there, or like something's messed up he's getting sent the wrong messages, or there's some sort of connection that's happened. Like, the strange thing is the like, we can help something when the person sees it as a problem. But if the person doesn't see it as a problem, it's impossible to help, because there's no change.
I think he probably did see it as a problem, but not one that he wanted to solve in the way that a lot of like predators probably realize that like society sees this as a problem.
Oh gosh,
but I love it.
Right, that it doesn't fit within. He sees a solution, but it's not within like the normal, like.
I'll tell you what I
society.
love, and isn't a problem.
Please, little palate cleanser.
And it's great for your palate, and that's Hungry Root.
Oh, man. I've been hearing a lot of our listeners who have used this code and are so grateful for it, because they're like, oh, shit, Casey. You guys were right. I'm like, yeah, we're always right about this.
I mean, it really is a great service, and it's so cool because it's basically like a hybrid of meal delivery kit and grocery delivery. That's how I see it anyway.
Yeah.
Where you're getting food to fill up your pantry and your fridge and recipes.
Yes.
But also like this and that have nothing to do with like a full
right. And if
recipe.
you're like, oh, I love these meal kits, but I'm also out of flour. Well, don't worry. We got you covered.
I
Pantry
want
staples.
chips.
Right. Yeah. I need basics.
I would love a piece of cake.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's so handy as we go into like the back to school scenario. It's such a busy time of year, and it's so nice to have everything sorted out for you. And the food is delicious, and you can customize it to what you want. If you don't want meat or seed oil or I don't know, whatever it is that your diet restricts, you can customize it that way. Take advantage of the exclusive offer that we're giving you for a limited time. Get 40% off your first box, plus a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/braincandy and use code braincandy. That's hungryroot.com/braincandy, code braincandy, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/braincandy, code braincandy.
Yes.
Anyway, I hate this guy with all my heart.
Oh my God.
I mean, so disturbing.
I want to see what he looks like.
You can see it. It's on the New York Post. And if you put in like Dr. Amputation legs, fucking weirdo, you're going to see him. Yeah. While she's doing that.
Oh my God.
He's psyched out of his mind to be in the article, which I hate.
Oh my God, he looks like the most regular dude.
He's regular.
And he looks jovial. Yeah. And I actually hate that the most, because he looks like the kind of he looks like a good doctor. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you don't look at him and you're like, oh yeah, that's a creep. Like, he's got nice eyes.
Oh.
right? What the hell?
Oh
I don't
my
like
God.
this.
You know what I was thinking when I was reading it is like, you know how people that are single are always like, why am I single? I mean, this ain't going to help, but he's married.
What?
I know. Can you
What
imagine?
does his wife think of this?
She's not happy. She's not happy about it. So hopefully she divorces his weird ass amputee ass.
You left out the
What?
most brain candy part.
Tell me, poop?
Do you know what his last name is?
Hopper.
Yes. You don't think that's funny for a guy who just cut off his leg?
I didn't think about it. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but
I think it's funnier that I did know. And you quizzed me and I got it right. And yet did not connect the dots.
That is...
Listen, it was very
That's
distracting.
like, what do you call a guy with one leg? Like... Or what do you call a lady with one leg? Eileen. What do you call a guy with no legs, like in the ocean? Bob. That's like that. What do you call a guy with one, like Dr. Hopper? Like, or what is it? Where does he eat breakfast? IHOP. Like that is. It's like that.
I'm dying. I hate when you do this. Because it's like, I've got this great story, and we're going to talk about it, and then inevitably, Sarah will come in for like the fucking home run.
Oh, God.
It's so true. What is wrong with me?
Like, Susie. Oh, that was,
Well
you buried
done.
the lead. That was
I'm
funny.
so sorry. You're right.
But that's a good little laugh chuckle you gave me there.
Hold
That's
on,
great.
let me write that in my notes.
Oh.
Damn, IHOP. Sarah. Okay, focus. Okay.
So stupid. I don't know if my girlfriend's gonna be proud of me or embarrassed of me for the last 5 minutes.
You're
of
right
this.
though, because those are real jokes that people tell. Like I've heard the Eileen one,
Yeah.
and then the Bob one too.
Yeah. I got so many more, but I won't.
Thank you. Sorry, Sarah's girlfriend. All right, moving on. There was an article in the New Yorker about celebrities writing children's books. Have you read it?
No.
I'm sure you've seen the proliferation of the
Oh, yeah.
celebrity children's book.
Yeah.
I mean, we've even seen the reality star.
I know. I mean,
children's book.
the sad thing is, I have one that's complete in my notes that I just need to like throw together. That I've worked on for years. We've put the drawings on our own Brain Candy merch. My
Yeah.
Monster Manners book.
Oh yeah, Monster Manners has been in the works for a really long time.
I know. And I'm going to come out with it, and then people are going to be like, oh, another celebrity with a children's
You know
book?
what's interesting though, when I describe this article, I think you'll be happy because your book fits into a category that I think you'll be happy to hear.
Oh,
That
okay,
is
good.
really lovely.
Okay, good.
So this article was sort of calling out the fact that so many celebrities are writing children's books and that they're very samey.
Mm-hmm.
And they were sort of unpacking like, what is driving this? What is this all about? And like, is this useful? And like, are kids clamoring to read these celebrity
Right.
whatever books? Okay, so they were talking about how like celebrities really love diversifying their revenue.
Yes.
And so, you know, sometimes that takes the form of like a sponsorship, like they're the face of this perfume or
Right, or an
whatever.
alcohol brand.
Yeah, or like I'm hawking mascara for CoverGirl
Yeah.
or whatever. So like a brand partnership. but that's like a transparent, like everyone knows that's for money. Like that's what that's about. And then like, let's say they join Cameo and they make videos. Like there's sort of a humility that's required in that because it's not like the most fun thing. But a children's book offers like this protection where you can expose your vulnerabilities without seeming like self-pitying. It's sort of seen as noble.
Yeah, it's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
Right.
Even though they are making money off of it, of course.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yeah. So they're like bolstering their authenticity, and also they can frame the story to act as if they've weathered these like adversities and challenges in their own life, and that the character in the book is like modeling what they've learned, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so there's a lot of like sort of branding incentive in addition to profit that you can get from writing a children's book. So they say that the themes in these celebrity books are usually either perseverance or individualism. So like the author is either saying like, don't give up, or like it's okay to be different.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's pretty much the only themes in a celebrity children's book that you're going to find.
Yeah.
And that they are just like banging the drum for standing out's sake. Like be different, be yourself, be weird. And then,
Got it.
don't give up, blah, blah, blah. And this
That makes sense. I can see that.
It makes sense because those are the two easiest possible sort of themes that you could think of. And this journalist really, I think, effectively showed how if you look at the children's books that you tend to read to your kids over and over, for example, what's that one, like The Day the Crayons Quit or whatever?
Oh my God, this is my favorite one.
It's so good,
it's
right?
the best.
Kids love it. Adults love it.
I
It's
think
clever.
I waited in line to get his autograph and gave it to Lincoln. That book, is that the one that I have?
You definitely gave us that book.
Yes, I think it's autographed by the author because I waited
Thank you, Sarah.
in line to get his. I'm pretty sure that is.
You definitely gave us that book, and that was one of our favorites. And it's so clever and fun.
It's the freaking best.
And inventive. And then there's like a second one that's just as good. It's such a great thing. And it has nothing to do with perseverance or being different.
It's just something silly. Yeah.
It's about just what kids want to read about. Like your crayons have their own fucking life and are thinking and wanting to do their own thing. And like, that's interesting.
And the celebrity one that breaks the mold is BJ Novak. This book has no pictures, which I believe I also gave Lincoln.
You did give us that one.
Yes.
Yeah,
where it's just
and they
like
didn't
so
mention
funny.
That one, which is probably why.
And he's a writer. He's a comedy writer, so it makes sense that he could write a good. And the book is all about how the parents have to say, whoever's reading the book says funny sounds and noises, and it's hilarious.
Well, and the journalist had solicited from parents, like, what are the books that you read to your kids over and over and they really enjoyed, and like, what's your canon? And of course, the crayons one was epistolary, and I'm sure the BJ Novak one was too, because that's very popular. But like these celebrity ones, it's like jerking off. I mean, it really is just like celebrity ego bullshit,
Yeah.
And the author was pointing out how when it's a professional writer, that there is something more to it. And
Absolutely.
It's sort of like Mr. Rogers. Like there is a depth there that comes from being trained in psychology or child psychology or whatever that is different than just like, I had freckles and it made me feel weird.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Julianne Moore's children's book or whatever. And this, I do appreciate. Like, if you're in the mood, this journalist really roasted the celebrities, and especially like the weirdly like the politician people like Sotomayor and Chase and Buttigieg and Meghan Markle. I mean, she really went to town being like, "You're fucking idiots," and it really was effective because I was like, they really were.
Yeah.
She described it as like where they act like they're the first person to be a person.
Yeah.
And they think every insight they have is like novel and amazing and insightful, like fucking Maya Angelou or something.
Yeah.
I
see this.
This is basic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's funny.
I think that you would enjoy the article, and I think there's something to be said for it because it does feel like a cash grab. And I'm thinking, who's buying all these fucking books?
The people who are fans of those people as adults.
But, okay, so let's say, who's your favorite celeb? I don't even know.
I don't even know who my favorite celeb is. I mean, probably you.
Who's your favorite actual celeb?
Who do I really love? I mean, I really love Tom Hanks.
Oh, okay. If you had a kid, do you feel? I mean, I might buy his.
I know. I'm buying his book.
His probably wouldn't suck.
I know. I'm sure he has one, and I'm sure I would buy it. And it's like, you do enough Toy Stories, but not buying Tim Allen's.
I don't think he fits your worldview.
No. So Tom Hanks, yes. Tim Allen, no. And you know the other one that sometimes do bad children's books that are fit that model are sports people that are athletes.
God. They did that.
Athletes,
LeBron James.
Yeah, it's like we get it. You're yeah. That feels the same because it's not really like.
They roasted him. It was like, oh, you want us to be a team player and win.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's like that. None of those messages are really like making kids think in a different, abstract, unique way.
Yeah.
Like the way some of these other great literary works, like.
Because I think the best trait that a children's book can have, which I think the Crayon book does, is it's open enough that it lets the kid wonder.
Yes.
And fill in the blanks and imagine.
Yep.
You don't tell them each thing and make it so obvious. Like, there's something to leaving it open.
Yeah. And do you remember the Stinky Cheese Man? Those ones that were like the fairy tales that were like the different takes on them?
Yeah.
I freaking loved that shit.
I think that's more novel and interesting than sort of like, just don't give up. Fuck off.
Man. And
some people should give up.
the artwork on those are very, they're the same style of artwork too. It's this, I can see it in my head. That it's this very like AI kind of cartoon generated.
Yeah.
Or AI generated cartoon that looks kind of like everything you'd see now on the Disney Channel. It's very boring to me.
You know, in this like trope of like, don't give up on your dreams, I feel like all those seasons of American Idol, when we saw like William Hung and those people that like can't sing auditioning, some people should give up on their dreams. I'm sorry. You need a new dream.
Yeah.
We can't all be Celine Dion.
I think that those people who am I to say don't give up on your dream? Because that William Hung guy, he went on to like have some sort, like he made those 15-minute stretch. So I think that he got what he wanted out of that. Maybe I still say don't give up on your dreams. I suppose if
what he wanted was $100,000. But I don't think that was his dream. I think his dream was to be a professional singer, Sarah. And that the sooner we say, like, okay, that's maybe not your gift, but this other, like, he's smart. He was like a really smart
right. He was
coder or some fucking thing. Make that your dream. Like my dream, okay, fine. My dream, I would love to be a rocket scientist. It ain't happening. I don't even know what that means.
Well,
you
know
pick the
what?
wrong dream sometimes.
He picked, but he did all those things. Like if you wanted to be a rocket scientist, you'd say
this
like
seems better to like. Let's think about Lincoln. Like if Lincoln said, and we know he's tone deaf.
Yeah,
we know this, and beat deaf. And he said, "All I want, Mama, is to be Tony Bennett." Frank Sinatra.
And if he did all of those things, because I bet that William Hung guy, he did all those things. Like if Link went to the music class and went to the auditions and did all those things.
Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. That's
you're right.
Tough love is.
Because also the reason why William Hung was funny was not because he was a good singer, why he became popular, was actually making fun of him, which I bet he probably had to then kind of like grapple with.
Yeah.
And
he
would probably lead to
$100,000
like.
And then was mocked for like
that's
decades.
not really what you want. You might want to redirect that passion and that energy into something that, but if it's your hobby and
I think the idea should be to make some like dreams that are more general. So like the dream should be to be fulfilled.
Then you have to ask the question of why. Right. Like, I want to do all that. I want to be a singer. Why? If he said, because I want to bring joy to millions. Then mission accomplished, actually. Then you did exactly what you set out to do. But if he said, because I want to be appreciated for how good my vocal, not going to happen. Right. But I bet William Hung wanted to make a bunch of people happy and bring joy to millions through his voice.
And he did do that.
And he totally was successful in that.
Yeah. So I think maybe a general dream is better.
Yeah.
Instead of like, this is the precise way that my dream can be fulfilled.
These are the kind of things that I like to think I offer in life coaching.
I know that you do. And that's why, you're doing
because I'll help you get down to like, how are we best using our time? What do we want to focus on?
Yes, let's get down to the brass tacks. And you do that.
Email me, sarah@solutionsoc.com, and there you go.
Email Sarah.
Yeah.
And don't forget to check out the braincandypodcast.com for our candy codes and all of our other stuff. And then go to patreon.com/braincandy if you want to have some more like reality TV stuff. We got it for you.
Yes.
And please come to our live event because it's going to be a hoot and holler.
The Oriental Theater in Denver. It's going to be so much fun. We'll see you there.
We'll see you next time. Bye.